Hey, it's Carol with Crystals and Chai, and I got I call them niggles, this niggle to go live this morning. So I quickly got this all together. Like, go live. All right, I'm going live. And at 8 o'clock. And it is 8 o'clock. So yeah, um, anyway, hope everyone's having an excellent day, and I am going to do a few things I didn't get to do before because I don't know why. It said to go live now at 8 o'clock, so I didn't have time to get everything all set up. There they are. I have to light my candle. Always light my candle. Oh yeah, I make bookmarks. One of my witchy rituals. Light my candle. And then I light some incense. I think this morning I'm going to do it. Positive vibes. I have like another box of that, so I'm not going to. Oh, our incense. Almost done. There you go. Now the room will smell better too. Well, the room already smells nice. Gotta have a little incense. There we go. Oh, you can see it. It's a little fix. Okay, so and the usual Tarot of the Woodland Wardens. Okay. Oh, as I said, I'm practicing. So, what do we need to hear for the collective? What do we need to hear for the collective? Top card, please. Empress. The Empress. The cute bunny. No, she's an empress. So a beautiful empress. The Empress. The rabbit sits upon a throne of natural stone, observing the prosperity of her empire. Wheat, a symbol of abundance and wealth, surrounds her. It is a bountiful harvest, and the Empress is sure to share it with those she nurtures. The rabbit is a symbol of Oster, the West Germanic goddess of fertility and spring, and the namesake of Easter. Moonflowers, just beginning to open the night, surround the Empress, and the red ripe pomegranates decorate her collar, symbolizing fruitfulness and plenty. The Empress invites you to take on the role of caregiver, perhaps to someone in need, or even Mother Nature herself. Be sure to share your resources, whether the knowledge, time, or wealth. How can I support my community? How can I nurture myself as well as them? So, um, I know our communities need help right now. Good morning. And I think everyone needs a little help. I think this is good all time around. Helping your community is essential no matter what you're doing. Me personally, I can think of a few things, but but yeah, community, and whenever you have more than enough, it's my personal belief that sharing is like one of the better ways to do it. I mean, like when you have more than your fair, well, not when you have more than enough, it's best to kind of spread what you have, because if someone else has nothing and you have all kinds of things, I don't think that's right. I think sharing your wealth helps others thrive. Yes, I honestly do believe that when you have more than enough wealth and you have things other people need, but you have more than enough of it, it's good to share. Top card, please. Four of Arrows. Four of Arrows. Four of Arrows. The Four of Arrows invites us to rest. The Three of Arrows brought suffering, and now we need to heal in solitude. In this card, a porcupine rests on a bed of leaves. Covered in sharp quills, she is protected against predators during her curative respite. Porcupines move slowly, unhurried. They have no need for defense, speed, or agility thanks to their spiny coat. There is a time for action and a time for rest. Now is a moment for the latter. Turn inward and practice self-care. You'll emerge rejuvenated and ready to take on the world. Am I getting enough sleep? What helps me recharge? I've kind of gone through a lifetime of battle, really. So, for you on the replay, how does this, what does this show for you? Are you getting enough rest? If you come out of a battle and you just feel exhausted, time for self care. What are some of the things that you do for self care? Take a bath, like maybe put some Himalayan salt in it or something. Go for a nature walk. Wear a face mask, like one of those facial masks that have like herbs and things in them. Maybe listen to music. Meditation. There's all kinds of ways of meditating. think I'll do one more card from this deck. Yeah, like today we are planning on going on a little adventure, little walk, not too far from here. I have some things to do for market. And top card, please. But I plan on going into nature and relaxing with that. Self-care. 5 of arrows. Five of arrows. A battle has been won, but at what cost? The 5 of arrows shows that winning too can entail loss. The wolverine, a creature noted for its ferocity and strength despite small stature, has collected the arrows of his defeated opponents. The Innu people of Quebec and Labrador view the wolverine as a trickster called I have no idea how to pronounce. I apologize. Queatssheu. The wolverine is both the creator of the world and a destroyer, always up to mischief and guided by his rapidly changing desires. You won the argument, but your opponent was hurt in the process. Our words have power. We sometimes wield them to get them what we want without considering the consequences. Just as our words can hurt, they can also heal. So make amends before it's too late. When you're in an argument or in a battle, sometimes it's best to know when to just walk away. And sometimes words also do heal. Sometimes you get an apology or give an apology that you or they did not know they needed. And that can be very healing. Sometimes taking responsibility is key. And wounds can heal with the right thing to do. I think the whole world is kind of that way right now. I think the whole world is more or less like that right now. Sometimes you just have to know. And an apology, also an apology without saying, but you did this. An authentic apology is sorry for what I did, and I'll try not to do it again. And if you bring up maybe you don't need to say anything more than that, or maybe bring up a few examples of what you did and that you're sorry. But most of the time, it's just best to say, unless they don't know what you're talking about, because then you just feel bad about something that you did. Say, well, remember when I did this? I'm sorry because I know it hurt you. I think it might be time for some oracle. Feminine wisdom. I should put tarot and oracle practice on there, but it's okay. Okay. And I love this deck. How pretty the cards are. Aren't they just gorgeous? Okay. Top card, please. Abundance, a state of plenty. Number 15, 43. They're numbered and then they have another number. Don't know why. 43, abundance. Okay. The card you drew today invites you into an abundance of wealth and health. Nothing is lacking and everything is just a simple process of giving and receiving. Affirm in this moment, I trust that abundance surrounds me. I am worthy of everything that is beautiful, meaningful, and harmonious. My health is great and my wealth is ever growing. And the affirmation is I choose to be generous, appreciative, grateful, and loving. I know that embodying these qualities will be more abundance into my own life too. So it says a generous amount of anything meaningful and worthwhile, a state of plenty. I love the word abundance, but I've also learned the difference between abundance and prosperity. I wished for abundance, and they have more than enough stuff that I collected. So I started asking for prosperity because prosperity is more towards wealth. Anyway, that being said, if you imagine the things that you really want, it's like manifesting. You manifest abundance. Well, this card is also just really being grateful and having gratitude in yourself, in your surroundings. Because generally, most people do have everything they need. And if they don't, generally, it can be sought. Okay. Okay. Next card. Top card, please. Oh, tribe. This one is so pretty. Community with the same values. Tribe. And then, what? Tribe. Oh, one page. Tribe. A social division in a traditional society, a community with which one shares the same values. Cherish your group of people. Who makes you feel at home? Who do you feel most comfortable with? One of the simplest joys of life is contributing to your community, being a spiritual one or you are one you share common interests with. A showing up and sharing your interests with kind hearted people. We are social creatures and we crave the sense of belonging. Regardless of your position in the tribe, your presence is valued and very needed, much needed. Affirmations. I belong and I am valued. I definitely can relate to this because I have a bunch of soul sisters, witch sisters that are my tribe. Very proud to call my sisters. It's really important to have that kind of community, something that you know that you can, they can call upon you and you can call upon them. And then you just know that they're there. And you share common things. I mean, with my sisters, I don't always have to, my soul tribe, I don't always have to, it's not just about witchiness or spiritualness. Sometimes it's just, hey, how are you? How's your day going? That kind of thing. But yes, it's awesome to have that. So I am going to do one more tarot, but I'm going to do it with the tarot that I originally got. Hopefully, this is resonating with you. And what I've said so far in my tarot has made sense, and my oracle, but now I'm going back to tarot. The one that I originally got when I started learning. So for the replay, and anyone here, what has been your favorite part? Which card really resonated with you? We've done a few of the arrows, done some of the tribes, some of the sisterhood. What has resonated with you? I always forget to do this. I'm not even sure. Okay. Top card, please. What do we need to know for the collective? Just one more shuffle. I guess those cards did not need to be included. Put those in the back. Put them face forward. And then one more shuffle. I did not miss any. No, I didn't. Okay. The Knight of Cups. Okay, so I'm still learning some of this. So cups means months, and it's water, love, relationship, intuition, emotions. So months. Find that. Knight of Cups. And this one is kind of long, so I don't really do the whole thing. I do general. And a couple, okay, so consider the motives behind gestures, including your own actions. Are you doing something purely for recognition and attention? It is easy to get swept up in the emotional experiences such as idolizing someone or something. Slowing down will allow you to see the person or situation more clearly and enjoy process as it unfolds. And personal spiritual. Good news is on the way that will help you feel optimistic regarding your health. You have You may have uncovered a new source of inspiration for your spiritual path. A new addition to your home feels exciting, possibly furnishings or roommate. So, something, this one's a little harder to read. Slowing down will allow you more clear and enjoy the process. So it sounds like something new is about to come along for you. And I guess maybe it's something that you really, really wanted or are going to enjoy. And it is probably going to happen in about a month, sounds like, because cups about it ebbs with the moon. So about a month-ish. It's like something's inspired you, and therefore, whatever it is that's inspiring you is going to bring something new. Honestly, I feel like I get more out of Oracle than I do out of Tarot. But I'm pulled to Tarot, so that's what I do. A spiritual path, maybe? I know for me, Tarot is what I'm going to be doing. And I think it'll bring a lot of fruitfulness in many ways. Um, Prosperity, travel, because our goal of moving to Scotland as an energy healer and that kind of thing, and possibly tarot, depending, is definitely something on my, as they say, bingo card. One way or the other. Okay, so that would be wands. So it looks like the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. Wands is vase, and Wands is fire, energy, passion. So Four of Wands. Ah, so Four of Wands. Hello. Yeah, I didn't know I was going to go live either. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands indicates an organized celebration such as a wedding, anniversary, or graduation. Look to your own life achievements. How can you celebrate your wins? The enthusiasm you have for your relationships and local community are also celebrated here. Make sure you are balancing your hard work and ongoing efforts with relaxation. You're savoring the process of putting down roots, either buying or renovating a home, joining a group, or taking a relationship to the next level. Celebrate the joy and excitement of these milestones, these milestone moments. Should the opportunity arise, go ahead, pour your excitement into a creative project. Spending time with family and friends, throwing a party, or taking a break to rejuvenate is beneficial for your spirit. So basically anything that you have really accomplished, you should be celebrating. You should be doing that anyway. Celebrate what you do. Be happy with what you do. You know, I mean, celebrating life in general should be a daily practice. You're alive, you're well, find the happiness and gratitude in things, but also, you know, spending time with friends, throwing a party, rejuvenating your spirit. Because after all, whatever you're doing does take effort. Even if it's little effort, you should celebrate it. Anyone should celebrate any time. You don't even need a reason to celebrate. You just do it because it makes you happy. Yeah, celebrate your achievements, no matter how great or small. And it is a daily thing. Wands are a daily thing, so that you should be doing daily. At least I think. So I think I might do one more tarot pull from the original deck I got. This is the original deck I got. I hope everybody is doing well. One more card for the collective. The world. Come on. Why am I not finding it right away? Let's see. Oh, because it's the last one. Getting used to the suits. There we go. The world. And as I said before, I do the general reading and the personal. And I have to figure out, because this isn't a suit, so it doesn't tell me daily or anything. Okay, the world ignites the end of a cycle and remind you that when you complete a project, you experience the rewards of your efforts. Celebrate your wins and acknowledge how far you've come. There is excitement around what is yet to come, and you are ready to begin the new journey from a place of empowerment and maturity. You have completed one phase of life and will propel you into the next. Celebrate where you are now and take time to think of how far you've come. You have reached your goals and can reveal the feeling of and can revel in the feeling of being proud of yourself. I could see this myself too. All these cards I can relate to. Celebrate your win, celebrate yourself. Celebrate excitement. Just celebrate. And goals. I am definitely working towards my goals, and they're slowly starting to come to fruition. Like this morning, I woke up and figured out some things I needed to figure out. And then all of a sudden, I got this thing where I had to go live this morning. Like, just had to go live. And around 8 o'clock, I'm like, okay, I'm getting my coffee. Let me wake up for a second, get dressed. So I got on here and I'm going live and doing my tarot because this is my practice. I mean, when you go live, there's a lot of energy that goes with it. So, and all of you lovely, awesome people are here. And whether you're here on the live itself or you're watching the replay and you see what I'm doing, maybe you resonate, maybe you leave a comment to let me know, hey, one of these cards resonated with me and this is how it did it, or maybe you want a reading because I'm going to be starting that soon, you know, something on those along those lines. But celebrating is very similar to the last one, but it's also a recycle is complete and also a new beginning is coming. And for me personally, yeah, I've got some definite plans and and I know my guides keep telling me all in timing. Everything's in timing. And I have one plan that can't really come to fruition until certain things are done. And I know that. For you, how does that resonate? Is there some goal you have that you know is going to take time to have done? You have a cycle that you've done. You've completed the cycle. What is your next step? But on that next step, before that next step, remember to celebrate the one step. We have some things that we're going to be doing here, hopefully in the next few months, but that requires steps. And we've done one of those. We couldn't do any of it without the one step, and that one step is completed. So, what is the one step that you've done to get you to this next step? And celebrate each step. Definitely. Well, we just renewed our passports. and they've been completed. So they're in the mail. So I'm excited because that's the only thing that it's the one mandatory thing we have to have to get over to Scotland. So it's one of those things that we got that we have to have because without that we can't go about the country or move across the country to across the pond. So we got that. So I'm quite happy about that. So we're celebrating that. Now the next thing is sponsorship. Or you never know, I'm manifesting that somebody will see what I'm doing for my tarot or my energy healing and go, hey, come on over. Because that's another thing too you can do. That would be fantastic. So I am manifesting it happening in many ways. But yeah, I have definitely done a lot of play involved. On to the next goal of baking. Yes, definitely. For some reason, I read that first sentence as it took 10 years to build this house. Now I see business. My eyes must be wonky. Yeah. Um, I'm just beginning my tarot, and I do Oracle, and I'm thinking that the Oracle. I read better from Oracle than I do from tarot, and I have no idea why. I think it's because I have, they say you don't need to know all the suits, you don't need to know all this, you know, to memorize it. Just get the feeling from the cards, and I do. But I also went onto Pinterest and got like things like this. But apparently these things make sense. They take time, like the suits. I didn't know that like wands were days and cups were months, swords are weeks, and pentacles is like a season. And so like I've gotten a couple of them that kind of remind me of moving over there, and they're months. So I think I will do one more just because I want to. Take those three out because we don't need to have those three again. Um, so I know it's going to be a matter of months before we go. I just don't know exactly when it's going to happen. And my intuition tells me February or March. Well, the passports are one thing, so that's a different thing. Passports will be here, I think, probably within a few weeks. And we still have to sell our RV, but that shouldn't take too much. We didn't get a sponsor yet. I'm manifesting that. I'm hoping so you can do the sponsorship or there's something else with like business wise. If you have like a letter of recommendation or you need a letter of recommendation, and then there's something else and I can't remember, it's like someone can tell you, hey, we want you over here to do this, and that can happen. And then that would be them. I don't know if they'd be sponsoring you per se, but it would be a way to get over there. And you would do whatever it is that they wanted you to do. Like if I did energy healing or my tarot or whatever, I would do that over there. Morning, Marie. So there's that. And you can also bring you can also bring your spouse with you. It'd be like a different type of thing. Because one way or the other, it's Doug coming with me and having that happen, which would be awesome. Okay, I'm going to do one more card for the collective. Top card, please. Ups. Oh, I do. Oh, okay. I'm reading this as an upside down card, the Emperor. Yeah, they're all right. Okay. The Emperor upside down. I'm getting used to that too. Upside down cards. And they have it like it's reversed. So this is the reversed Emperor. The connection to the divine masculine energy in the Emperor card is what leads you to the action from place of power rather than place of fear. This requires having a healthy relationship with your masculine energy and taking up space. Connect to your inner authority, acknowledge ambition, drive, and power in a way that serves the greater good, not just yourself. Tap into the active masculine energy. Try utilizing affirmations of self empowerment. Give yourself permission to take up more space and become the authority within you instead of deferring up to others and value their opinions over your own. Okay, so the reversed. The reverse emperor is a reading can suggest a disconnection from personal power or an inability to take action. Let that bold, assertive, masculine flow so you can stand up for yourself and take control of a situation. This reversal can also indicate the presence of toxic masculine energy, the abuse of power, defensiveness, or immature reactions that stem from fear and anger. Getting to know, there's masculine, feminine, digging deep into that masculine energy, giving yourself permission, which some people have a hard time doing, the permission part. And some people need to have that, how am I doing kind of thing, instead of relying on their own, hey, I'm doing great kind of attitude. And I've come a long way with that too. It is not easy to do that for some people, myself included. It took a long time for me to realize, hey, you don't need anyone else's permission. You don't dig deep in yourself. You got this. You can do this. Some people are petrified to do that. And I'm here to tell you, reach deep inside yourself. Practice. Like, I remember an example is having the courage to step into your own. I remember being petrified of going live, and yet here I am. And if you see my channel, you know I go live quite a bit. And that started on TikTok. You just have to reach inside yourself and ask yourself how you feel about yourself. And then if you don't feel the best, why? I wrote down things. Like, why do I not feel comfort? Why do I not like myself? Why? Why? A lot of whys. And I went down that list and worked on each one of them. And then here I am. I'm also kind of a spiritual coach, so that helps. Did the schooling for that and everything. But it taught me a lot. I also have amazing friends in the soul tribe and the witch sisterhood and all of that. And yeah, I asked them a lot of questions. But I also know deep down inside, I know the answers to some of it. And I'm still working on that a little bit too. But ultimately, I have faith in myself. And without faith in yourself, you just have to have faith in yourself. Faith that you can do it. Utilizing affirmations of self empowerment. Giving yourself permission to take more space and become more of an authority in your life. That is so important. Like if you have someone who's holding power over you, why do they have that power and why are you giving it to them? Some people have that. I used to, no more. And if you do, finding the strength to get out of that. I also did that. Not easy, but you can. It is possible. But yeah, it's a good card. Does anyone want me to do a personal reading for them? And you want me to do a personal reading for them right here? So we'll do one more for the collective. I think I said that a few times in this live. Oh, they are kind of mixed up a little bit. I got the upside down death card. I need to go through those again. Well, just as you said that, the upside down death card came up. So we'll just see what happens. And by the way, death does not mean death. Death generally means rebirth. Just to say. And basically, when I do this, I read the general and the personal, and in this case, I'll be doing the reversed as well. Remember that life is a continuous cycle of death and rebirth, and that change is natural. Seasons shift, and you yourself shift and grow as you evolve along your personal path. Death asks you to surrender to this cycle and release the things that are in your path that outlive their purpose. So, in other words, I just had the words in my head. Release what no longer serves you. This isn't an easy process, but take comfort in knowing that something more suitable for the next phase of your life is coming to replace that what is left. You're in the throes of transformation of self that may include letting go of old, worn out patterns and behaviors. This purge is creating space for new beginnings by forcing you to release the past. Reverse. The reverse death card is your reading can suggest that you are clinging to something in your life that is ready to be released. You are resisting moving forward or stubborn hanging on to the past. This card tells you that surrendering to change can be scary, but that resistance can prolong the cycle and amplify the pain. Let go and trust the universe and yourself. Now, this can resonate with just about anyone for anything. But letting go is extremely important because it's evolution. Letting go and going on to something even better. It's kind of like I get the word phoenix because a phoenix is born in a cycle. It dies and then it comes back. But or the cliche, when one door closes, another one opens. And if you're scared to do that, to let go, or you don't know how to let go, when you let go of something, it's not like it's not there anymore because it's part of your past. It'll always be there depending on how you work on it, good or bad. When you release it, it's just that the trauma or the experience lets go. It's the working through those is essential. And then once you're past that and letting it go, then you can move on to even bigger and better things. Just knowing that you have that peace that you have healed with and from in your pocket, but it's not keeping you back. You're going on to the next phase. And that next phase can be highly beautiful. And I think that'll about do. So for the replay, which card really resonated for you? And for all of you that are here, thank you. And appreciate you being here. I'm straightening up my cards. Yeah, they're all kind of interesting. But yeah, does any of this resonate with you? And if so, leave a comment. That would be great. And like, subscribe, and share because I plan on continuing to practice. And how these cards got so messed up, I don't know. Definitely have more learning to do, but I'm getting there. I'm going onto Pinterest and working with the book to figure it out. But this is going to be, I've got one more thing I'm going to planning on doing, and then I'm going to make this my thing that I'll be doing as a modality. Just straightening up the cards because reverse cards should only come, like, I think if they're popping out of your hand, and then if they come up reversed, they're reversed. I like things nice and tidy. Kind of known for my organization, really. I'm weird. I love to organize. But anyway, hello, welcome in. I'm just getting my cards organized. There we go. That's better. But yeah, okay, so one more time, since there's a few people in here. Anyone want a reading before I close this live? And I do this once or twice a week. It's been so far. So if you want me to do this, or if you want me to have a reading for you live on here, subscribe so that you don't miss out on my lives. Does anybody want a personal one on here real quick? Go ahead and leave a comment. And I hope that resonated with you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize, Kimia. Kimia? Kimia? But, yeah. If not, I am going to go ahead and conclude this. I say thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my community. And I wish you nothing but blessings and tidings and prosperity and happiness. And may you achieve your goals. Yes, everyone have an absolutely beautiful day. Love to all. And I'll see you in the next one. Love, light, and blessed be.